Then let's go live, shall we? Look at this. It's interesting. Look, I'm putting my finger right up the heart. Anyway, it's kind of interesting, don't you think? Like, the way life is during this Christmas sort of week. It's the week before Christmas, and all through the house, all the creatures are stirring and running about and doing their thing to go get last minute gifts. And some people I know are off to Mexico or some Christmas trips. I wish I was going on a Christmas trip, but my significant other is out of the country, and my daughter is going to be going down to Florida to see family. And I'm going to be all alone on Christmas. I don't know what I'll do with myself. I'm feeling alone already. Alone as I ponder life. Do I look tired today? When I was sick a week ago, like last time I talked to you was on Monday. And then Monday afternoon, I went home and took like a power nap. Tuesday, I woke up and I couldn't get warm and had a little bit of a fever. I ended up going to the ER and I had a blood infection. I'm like, just another thing for the year that was. And I can throw myself under the HIPAA bus, but it's like this year has just been one thing after another, after another, after another when it comes to health and wellness. It really has. And I'm not upset about it. I mean, it's just a sign and a reminder that all things change. And I started December last year. This time last year, I was getting over COVID. And then January hits. I go to a race weekend in Florida at Disney, and I come back from it, and my leg is all infected with the cellulitis, which I've been dealing with for an entire year. And I'm hopeful that now the antibiotic they put me on at the ER at the hospital last week will help. So Tuesday and Wednesday, that's where I was. Tuesday in the hospital, Wednesday recovering from being at the hospital. Thursday and Friday, Children's National in DC, doing the thing we do to raise money for a great cause and to make sure that the kids have a place to go get better and that families don't have to worry about admission regardless of their ability to pay. And, Children's National, just such a really spectacular place, but now it's kind of quiet. And I'm working this week to make up for sick time and personal time and medical leave time and family leave time. Thank God for Duncan. Yes, if I didn't have some Duncan in my life, I don't know how I'd keep going. Seriously, I don't. But I do know that this morning's Dunks, the iced coffee tastes a little bit better than yesterday's. And the reason why I think is because I went to a different Dunks on the way in, and maybe they had the coffee made. You know what I mean? Sometimes early in the morning, they don't always have the coffee ready to go. And then you kind of end up stuck with what you're stuck with. And you can put as much cream and sugar in there, or Splenda in my case, as you want to. And it may or may not be enough. But anyway, today's pretty good. And then they're loaded hash browns with a jam. Got those for breakfast. Then I've got like a croissant, but I really want the meat off of it. But anyway, Dunks. How can you not love the Dunks? But anyway, so what are you getting into today? First of all, if you still want a Christmas card, you've got time. Send me an email, tk@iheartradio.com. That's tk@iheartradio.com. Tell me who you are, where I'm sending it, and I'll do the rest from there to send you a holiday card, and hopefully it'll get there in hashtag Toby time, which means could be late, but hopefully it won't be. All right, there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to say is this week, we've been talking about just kind of different random things in the morning, holiday included. Like, what's your favorite Christmas memory? Do you have one? Or are you team open gifts on Christmas Eve, or do you wait till Christmas morning? Or what's the best gift you ever gave to yourself? Because that's important. And, that got me thinking about life. We do so many things for so many other people every day, and job stuff, family stuff. You've got to do you stuff. You know what I mean? you got to take care of you every now and then. I know I'm not the best at it either. I'm always busy trying to do things for everybody that's not me and keep everybody happy. But the truth is if you ain't happy, then how are you going to make everybody else happy? And that's something to keep in mind as we go through life these days and this week. And this week it's going to be a lot of Christmas music in the morning, at least in the DC show. But in Salt Lake City, we've got some other stuff going on across our iHeart Nation on today's mix. Later on this afternoon, we've got a bunch of stuff going on, and I mean, it's just interesting what we're getting into. Like, for instance, coming up, you'll see that my go-to Christmas card list will be live later on today. It's the gifts that you really, I'm supposed to be impossible to buy for. People tell me you get everything you want when you want it. Well, guess what? This year I got unexpected medical bills, college loans due for my daughter, and who knows what's going to happen with that. So I'm a little tight this Christmas, especially with all the unexpected medical things that happened with me and with those in family situations and stuff this year. It just is, it's crazy. So I'm kind of calming down, but how are you doing when it comes to the holidays? Do you have a lot of Christmas shopping left to do? I do have a list of things which are very simple to get to. I'll get that posted here on the channel a little bit later on today. Hopefully, maybe it'll inspire you to get some things that you need. A couple of new YouTube observations I'll post on the page. If you go to iHeartToby.com, you'll be able to check those out. And of course, there's always Instagram and Facebook and all of the things. But enough about that. How are you? Do you have any questions for me? Ask me anything in the comments below. And like I said, if you want a Christmas card, it may or may not make it. I'm talking to you on the 19th right now, which is a Tuesday. Not too many days left, but if you want, I will drop one in the mail. Just email me, tell me who you are, where I'm sending it, what your name is, what your address is. I don't need any kind of money for stamps. I'm not doing it to kiss up to you. Well, maybe I am a little bit, but it's the least I can do to say thank you to you for listening. So TK at iHeartRadio.com. Hit me with that and then come back to the channel later on today to get my Christmas list and different things of ridiculousness that happen. In the meantime, I've got to go see if I can get my head cleaned up and whatever. Then I've got to pick up my kid. And then I've got to figure out when I'm going to put up the Christmas tree. Long story. Yesterday, I said on the air that the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't want to hurt my dog. I made that up. But people have some pretty impressive stories about their animals getting into the Christmas trees and stuff like that. The reason I haven't put mine up is because I'm kind of lazy. Real lazy. And I'm going to be all alone at Christmas. So why would I want to put my tree up when I can just go someplace else and hang by the tree? Just a thought. Anyway, thanks for checking in this morning. Thank you for watching. If you need me for anything, find me in the comments below. Head over to Facebook to say hello or whatever. And remember, Christmas cards, TikTok, time is of the essence. TK at iHeartRadio.com. You want one, you know where to find me, and you know what to do. In the meantime, I'm going to go have my dunks now.